We are now back in the city of Cove here in Benin. We had a tremendous crusade here just 6 months ago in February 2019. Thousands of people attended, thousands of people responded to the gospel, and now we are back to see what has happened after the crusades. Has new churches been started? Has the existing churches grown? And what is the lasting fruit of this crusade?
Before I did not go to church but was involved in voodoo practice. My wife was very sick, she could not sit or stand, she could not sleep at night, always she was screaming and in pain. After prayer at the crusade, she slept like a baby, and the next day she could do all things she could not do before, stand, sit and walk. When I saw my wife healed, I decided to follow Jesus ever since. Before I was in evil things, but now I must follow Jesus all my life. I woke up one morning and could not use my left leg. I could not stand or walk at all. I heard about the crusade and somebody carried me to the crusade ground the second day. After the prayer for the sick, I could walk and still I can. Jesus has healed me.
One of the powerful fruits from this crusade was that in total 14 new churches were started. One of them is the one right here behind me. So let's go and meet the pastor of this new church.
I'm Pastor Romain Ronovi and I'm pastor of this church. This church is a result of the crusade, as it was started afterwards with new Christians that was born again in the crusade. We have after then received even more new people. The crusade had a big impact. Before, people would laugh or ignore us Christians. But after, they know this is real and they listen to us. I'm Pastor Clement Kakpui. Before the crusade, I pastored one church. After the crusade, I'm pastoring 4 churches by the grace of God. I'm Pastor Yoshin. I'm so excited about the crusade. It was a big event. Many idol worshippers got to know Jesus Christ, and they follow Jesus now. After the crusade, many new people started to come to my church. Many of them had also been healed in the crusade. The preaching in the conference and crusade changed our lives. Many have started to evangelize. After the crusade, I have also started one more church in a village 30 kilometers from here of people that got saved in the crusade.
One of the amazing things that happened during the crusade here in Cove was that the local king, King Poufan, he invited us to come and visit in his palace where we were praying together with him for him to be saved. Now we're going back to visit and hear what has happened since that day. I'm sitting here in the palace of His Majesty King Poufan. Thank you very much for allowing us to come here again.
After the crusade, many changes happened. I started to gather my children and gave them Bible teaching. And I've started to give Bible teaching everywhere I go in my kingdom. And it brings such a peace here. Even when we have important gatherings of nobles, elders and leaders in my kingdom, I bring my Bible and we open it, and it always brings light to the subjects to be discussed in the meeting. The light you brought by preaching the gospel in the crusade has helped me a lot.
Notre papa pourrait encore nous visiter par d'autres croisades, ce serait merveilleux. Déjà.